What's going on, guys? Today here, and we're going to be reviewing and watching a video on aliens. So yeah, today we're going to be looking at a couple things, mainly about, well, all about UFOs and all that stuff. Right off rip, this was on California coast, 2004. Pretty sure y'all seen this, but we're gonna look at it again and talk on it.
Which add fuel to the belief of some we are not alone. The first incident was filmed off the California coast in 2004, an oval shape hovering, in the words of the Navy pilot who recorded this, not behaving by the normal laws of physics.
Okay, so right there you seen it kind of rotating. This was, that's for that. There's an alien, that alien picture that you always see. This is it. And there's been a lot of people say it could be real. Some people think Bigfoot could be an alien. That could be a possibility, and that would explain them not finding bones or everything like that. And I'll let this finish and I'll talk more on something.
In 2015, pilots flying on the east coast of America spotted this.
Going against the wind 100 knots per west.
Again, its speed and movement apparently astounding experienced aircrew.
Well, if there's a good thing, it's rotating.
Now right there, it was completely, I think that's vertical. Alright, that was completely vertical. So so we're gonna watch, that's all we're gonna watch on that, because that's gonna get me copyrighted if I don't. Okay, so back, when was it? Ronald Reagan, 1984, it was formed, and Ronald Reagan created this defense, and it's called the Star Wars program. So basically all the research I did and stuff like that, it's stuff in the sky that, like, let's go on images. So you see how this has a laser right here? Oh well, I guess you can't really see that. This one might be a little bit better. It's able to shoot it with a laser. It can if you pinpoint it where you want it, it's gonna hit right there, and it's gonna kill somebody or it's gonna blow something up. And it was called the Star Wars program. So right here you got the space-based laser, then you got the ground laser, and then the relay mirror. So it's basically it's projectiles. So all these are threats. The reds are threats. All those projectiles, that's what the laser can take out. It can either hit somebody if you aim it directly on their coordinates, or you can take out a nuclear missile, a regular missile, stuff like that. You just have to pinpoint the coordinates. And there was another thing that Ronald Reagan did. I'm pretty sure it was Ronald Reagan. It's called the UAP, and I'm pretty sure the UAP means, yeah, unidentified aerial phenomenon. And they also made a task force. Let's see if they say it up here, right here. Department of Defense Unidentified Aerial Phenomenon Task Force. So that just pretty much tells you that there is something out there that's aerial phenomenon that they need to have some form of protection against. So that basically tells at least a little bit that there is something out there that they need something for. And so we read right here is accountable for the director of the UAPTF. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Identified Aerial Phenomenon Task Force. is accountable for officially in securing the timely collection and condensation of a UAP. The data set describe incidents occurring in 2004 March 2021. Data continues to be collected and analyzed. So yeah. And this was by the Department of Intelligence. And there was another one that happened. There was another sighting that happened by a pilot in Roswell, New Mexico. It began in the summer of 1947 at the dawn of the Cold War when the U.S. Army forces sent out shocker of a press release announced they were recovering a flying disc from a rancher named Roswell. And there actually is a place, Roswell, Mexico alien. Let's see if, not news, images. So there's a, they also have a, like how Point Pleasant has a Mothman festival. They have a, what's this? They have a they have an alien festival, I'm guessing. This, I would like to watch this. Hold up. Oh, sorry, I did not mean to hit the mic. Okay. What is this, ABC News? That, Roswell incident debunking UFO theories. Oh. I thought I was gonna... Oh, yeah. And they also, this happened in 1947.
Will some people ever be convinced it's UFO?
This happened in 1947, and the government, the U.S. government said, or the U.S. Air Force, which is the government, I don't know why I said that. But anyways, they said it was a balloon. Like, what was it? Something, it wasn't an air balloon, it was a, forgot what type of balloon it was. But I don't know. After they said something, it was a UFO and stuff like that.
Close again here. Yesterday we told you about the Air Force's latest attempt to close the case on the so-called Roswell incident, as in aliens seen in Roswell, New Mexico 50 years ago. Then the Pentagon released videotape of Hoffman's tackling the issue.
This ABC News was made June 24th, 1997.
There was nothing there, the Air Force says, but this ABC's Paris Arabic reports good luck.
The Air Force tried to explain everything and had video to back it up. People who saw these saucer-like objects, it said, were actually looking at NASA space probes tested in New Mexico in the 1960s and 70s. These silvery devices, it said, were actually radar reflectors from a secret project in 1947. And these were not aliens, but dummies used in high-altitude ejection tests in the 50s. But the answers just triggered more questions, since the new pictures were mainly from the 50s and 60s, while the Roswell flying saucer reports occurred early in 1947.
Well, I'm afraid that's a problem that we have with time compression.
But even if observers were mistaken about dates, said Colonel Haynes, it was understandable that they got the wrong idea about what they saw.
They saw body bags come out because the dummies were put in the body bags to protect them, and when you put all that stuff together and spin it, you'll find that it's perfect with many of the occurrences in Roswell during that era.
But the questions, some serious, some not so serious, kept coming.
Were there any other atmospheric, what looked like flying saucers?
How do you know that we're not being used? How do you know that you know the full story when you
And finally, this question.
Do you believe in UFOs?
Personally, no.
But millions do. And today's briefing, official report, and video are not likely to change that. Barry Sarah, ABC News.
That could be possible, but you never know. Because, I definitely wasn't alive in 47. And, here is, okay, here is a, is this what he basically just said? I can't really see it. Roswell Dispatch. Army debunks Roswell flying disc as world simmers with excitement. Just go ahead with a very good morning. Okay. Yeah. But that happened in Roswell. It was UFOs aren't are real and the government tell the truth about Roswell. But yeah, there's been a lot of. It's not just in New Mexico and California. There's been tons of sightings everywhere. All around the world. Here's a better. Oh no, can't see that. Yeah. Here's one. No details of a flying disc are revealed. Yeah, is that in the '97 one, the video we just watched. They said it was the oh, what was it? I already forgot. Well, whatever that was. They said that after they already put out newspapers on a flying disc. So, I don't know. It's kind of hard to see if I think they're out there, but that's just me. There's been tons of pictures, and like there was this one, what was it? There was what was it? It was a video, or not video. Somebody told their granddaughter this, and back in like the early 1900s or late 1800s, this family in Kentucky, they lived out on a good piece of land, and one night they had the husband and all his friends were over at the house, and the wife was doing something with the kids, and then they walked outside to do something, and then they ran back in because they said they seen something. So they run in, and they all grab their guns and everything, basically anything to protect themselves, and they were looking out the windows, and they put all the kids under the beds, and these things were looking in the windows, and they were shooting at it. And the next day, the sheriff came out there. They didn't find anything, no blood, or no, I think they found one drop of blood, or something like blood, near a fence. But there was bullet holes through the windows, the doors, the side of it was in a cabin. The side of a cat and on the side of the cabin, basically everything. And you can see where something was there, but there was like something's been walking, but there was nothing. No, that was it. Except for that little thing or whatever they found. I can't remember what it was. So,
That same year,
and there was another thing that happened on the East Coast. It's not on here, I'm not sure. I watched it and I heard it off a documentary. This one Air Force pilot, they were on the East Coast, and they were he was some type of trainer. Him and another trainer were together, and they both had two trainers. It was two jets, two pilots and two gunners. I don't know what they call them. I forgot the name of it. But what was it? No, it might not have been. It might have just been no. Yeah, it was the two pilots and then the two gunners. And they were just practicing flying around the ocean, but around the East Coast. I don't know why I said ocean. Around the East Coast, and but over the ocean, and they're pretty far out from their carrier, and the carrier has a bleep on the radar. So they go to check it out, and they see a thing under the water. Not very far under the water, but probably 10, 15 feet under the water. And it's going right under the water, and they're sitting there and they're circling it, and it's going under the water, and then it pops up. And after it pops up, they realize it's round, and it goes up, and then they're basically just going in circles. They're right behind each other basically. And then all of a sudden, he's looking at it, and the one's lower than he is, and all of a sudden it just boom, out of it's flying straight, and all of a sudden turns right, and you can't do that because and no pilot in real life, it's not possible, can do that. I'm pretty sure the amount of G-force you can withstand is 8, and that takes a while to turn. Not a while, but it's hard. You can't turn at a 90-degree angle. He didn't complete turn around, it just went boom, or a 45-degree angle like that. It looked like it turned, and then all of a sudden it just right as it was going, and that would crush a human. It would basically suck all the organs out of your body, and then all of a sudden it disappeared. So they're flying around, and then all of a sudden the other pilot says it's right behind you. So from it going completely to the right, it got right behind them, which that would, I don't know, that happened on the East Coast. I don't remember the date or anything like that. I just heard it off a documentary, and yeah, I don't really know what else to say. Yes, there's not much things I know about aliens as I do. Like, the best thing I could do is just look up aliens on Google. And that would be the best thing to look up, because they'd probably tell me more evidence and everything like that. Let's see if see, I was trying to find the video, but they don't have the video. See, they just have the UFO sighting on cameras and everything. That's fake, so I ain't gonna look at that. There was a video to watch. Oh, and oh, is this it? I think that might have been it, but I ain't trying to get copyrighted. Oh, let's see if let's see if this is the one. The news ain't taking it serious, you know it's real. That was a comment. Okay, so this was in Denver. Supposedly this was real, and this happened not too long ago, actually, 2019. Yeah, really, 2019? Yeah, 2019. It must have been, because I swear I seen it like 2021, but yeah. So this is supposedly real. Now it looks like Dobby to me.
Alright, Vivian Gomez wrote on Facebook that her security camera captured this on Sunday morning. There are people on Facebook who say it looks like Dobby from Harry Potter.
That's what I just said. Exactly what I said. And then there's a chicken dance.
Or a ghost or an alien, or a kid in flip-flops and underwear. We think it looks like Lisa doing her Sunday morning dance. I don't know. Lisa, were you on Sunday? Oh.
The only reason why I don't think this might be real, it might not be, is the head. Looks like it has floppy ears like a dog. I'm not sure though. But yeah. I want to find that one. There was I'm pretty sure a project called Blue Book, or what was a project called? It was something blue. And back in the 60s or 50s or something like that, supposedly there was a video got leaked, and it's no longer on the internet, about this it was a interview with an alien, and basically it was telling the interviewer, and it was only leaked for a week, and then got taken off like it was never there. But it was telling how we need to hurry up and advance and stuff like that. We're more advanced, and just telling, basically they came here to help us and stuff like that. And there was the same documentary I was telling you about earlier, the one with the East Coast and all that. There was one where it was what was it? Supposedly there was an alien from the Blue Book, or Project Blue Book. I think that was the name of it, Project Blue Book. And he was mainly trying to basically I can't really I can't really remember what it was saying because I seen it like 2 years ago, and in this blue book it said they came here to help us and everything like that, help us advance. That's what it was. And me personally, I think the aliens had something to do with the pyramids. I feel like if we physically looked deeper into the pyramids, I feel like the aliens would, I feel like they helped because back then there's tons of documentaries all over Discovery and History Channel and everything like that of where there's good evidence on the pyramids and aliens being here in order to help us. And it's kind of hard to I think they're more advanced, and I feel like the reason why the government is not telling us about it is because they're trying to create super soldiers. And maybe that's what Bigfoot is. What if Bigfoot's an extraterrestrial, or what if he's a super soldier where it took human and an alien DNA and they put it together? That could be any, that's the only reason why they're not telling us that there are aliens, because we already know from the UAP, the alien or unidentified aerial phenomenon. So you already know there's something unidentified out there. And it's aerial, which most sightings of UFOs are they're flying. So why? So they're just gonna eventually ease it out there. They're gonna eventually have to tell us. They're gonna have to eventually. So yeah, that's it. So if you enjoyed, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Peace.